Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm doing a winter page with pictures of cardinals. This is one of the photos that I'm using, and I've chosen this paper, which is snow on pine boughs and stuff for it. I thought the branches went really well with this photo, so that's why I've put a pattern in the background here, just to remind people to use a printed paper. And then I've picked images of boughs and sprigs, because that's what's on the paper. I'm going to kind of copy it. So I just put cardinals in these photos. They're not to be cut out. I have the photos already. So really, I looked for branches and evergreen boughs in Design Space, and then this is kind of simple, because when you close that background, where is it? Here it is. Get rid of that. Get rid of that one, and the two backgrounds, and then the photos, because I just matte my photos, so I will close the eye beside those. All these, and then these birds, they're in my photos. I just added them to make this layout look a little better. There. So this is basically what we're going to cut out, and I'm going to go up here to color sync to make sure I haven't got well, there's two browns here. I don't need two browns, so I can just click and drag this bottom one to the top, or I can click on this brown bar and drag it to this brown bar, and everything in there would go. So I have a dark green, brown, light green, black, and an orange for the beak, and a red. Okay, I don't have too many mats, so I'm going back here, and now if I just click make it, I'm cutting out just a few mats. They're simple, they're not even layered images except for these two branches. So that's all I expect you to do. So now I am going to cut this out, and then we will assemble this page. All right, let's put this page together. So I am placing my photos in a line, even across the bottom. Like, I cropped this one so I could fit it onto with this on one page, and this on the other side. So I'm lifting them up because I had a bunch of branches that I wanted to cut out, right? So let's mat these photos. Every time I work on this, it jiggles the table and the camera moves. Sorry about that. I wanted these to have a very fine mat of white, and I tried to use brown to mat them, but I held the brown in place and it just looked very drab. It looked a lot better with the green, so I'm sticking with that. I am not putting any red on this page so that the cardinals will pop. Just the birds themselves will be the only reds, so they'll stand out nicely. I love cardinals. These are so pretty. And here's the last one that's going here. So I have just made images that are branches and sprigs, like of pine needles. So I'm sort of replicating the paper, only I want them to overlap the photos. So I'm just sort of recreating the paper in 3D. With 2D. No, it'll have depth because I'm gonna put them on foam dots, and that will lift them up. Okay. I love these pictures. So I did cut out one cardinal, and I'm going to put it right here. Now this is the only red that I'm doing on the page. So I did a long branch to go here, underneath this over here, and I've just done some sprigs like this to go up onto there, turning another one that way. Oh, I'll just I cut out this kind of a sprig, put this here. Maybe I'll have that come out from under there. And I did some single leaves, not leaves, needles, branches of needles, and there's another one with a pine cone hanging. There is a pine cone in the middle of this paper, but it's all covered up. That's what inspired me to pick this branch with the pine cones, but it ends up I'm not using them. Okay, I think I'll put one of these here. I did use a marker, and I wrote, it won't show up on camera, but I just did little lines on this in green for all these pine needles to give it a little more texture. So I'm thinking I might have this come down. Yeah, I like this coming onto the page there. And let me think. I actually can make this into a bigger cluster. I guess I'm liking this. So with my foam dots, I can lift some of these, and this will make this page a lot prettier. I like having the texture. I did, because the layer of this cardinal, oh, I'm not going to do that yet because I haven't glued anything, taped anything else down. Because the layer of this cardinal is such a large single layer image, I used a patterned paper on it. It makes it prettier to me. When there's a layer in an image that's quite large, I really like to use a patterned paper for it. So I guess I'm done with this page. I hope you really like my cardinal pages, and join my Facebook groups. That would be nice. Or subscribe below to my YouTube channel. Thank you for watching.